Good day, everyone. Good day. How was your day? If you are just waking up, how was your night? Depending on the time you are watching this video. These are some of the materials we are going to be using for these boater hats. I promise to show you some techniques of making a beautiful boater hat using your rubber. So these are some of the materials we are going to be needing. We'll be needing our scissors, our measuring tape, our millinery wire. Pardon me for that, please. This is the strong one. This is the hard one. This is the hard wire. Don't know if you're seeing it on the. Then we have a soft breast pad. We have a breast pad. Then these are the materials we are going to be using. We are going to be making use of this material, one for the top and one for the down. Then these are gum. We make use of this gum. Then this one is going to be what we are going to use to do the head circumference. I told you we are going to be using a method that doesn't need a mold. So this one we are going to be using this mold. As we go on, you see what we are going to use it to make. Then this here we are going to be using it for our brim. I told you you can achieve any brim you want to achieve with this method I'm going to be showing you. So we are going to use this as our brim. Then this is the carry board we are going to be using. I don't know if you can see this. You can get this from those shoemakers workshop, those people that sell shoemaking things. Can you see it properly? I don't know. It's not really it's the hard one, but not really hard. It's a little soft. So as we go on, I'll show you how to cut it to our desired shape. All right. So this is how I'm going to be placing this rubber. I'm going to place it and then I'm going to mark it round. I'm going to mark it round just to get a round shape. I don't know if you're seeing it properly. I'm going to place it on my carry board and mark it round. I'm going to mark it round. Make sure your marking is showing because we are going to be cutting it out with our scissors, okay? So I'll cut it and I'll be right back. All right, welcome back. You're welcome back. So what I did here, I used this rubber to cut this cycle, like I told you before. Then I also went ahead and I cut the brim. Told you I'm going to be using this frame I have at home, so you can use anything. If you want it to be smaller, get a smaller round shape. If you want it to be bigger than this, get a bigger round shape. What I did here, after cutting my carry board with this string, because I want my home brim to be very, very big, so I went ahead to just measure 1 inch round. Measured 1 inch round. After cutting this, after measuring it, I measured it on the carry board. Then I went ahead to add 1 inch round. I went ahead to add 1 inch round the tray. The already measured cycle I did. So I went ahead and I marked 1 inch. So if you want a bigger one, if you don't have a bigger circumference, you can go ahead to add 2 inches. So depending on what you want, but mine, I did it 1 inch round. Okay, so we are going to go ahead again. Then we cut another. All right, everyone. I've gone ahead to measure what we are going to be using to make the crown. So remember I said that rubber I used to measure that little cycle, that's the first cycle I did, the smaller one. Remember I said it was 23 and a half, about 23 and a half inches. So we are going to use this one to complete the crown, and this is measuring 26 inches. The reason I'm measuring 26 inches is because we are going to be overlapping it at the end. As we go on in the class, you are going to see it. I just thought to show you how I did this process, so that's why I'm showing you this. I measured 2 inches height. Don't know if you can see it. 2 inches. I measured 2 inches for the height. This is 2 inches. This is 2 inches. Then I measured 26 inches length. Okay, so we'll go ahead. All right, you're welcome back. So I'm going to be introducing you to this gum. This small machine here. Can you see it? This is the gum we are going to be using for it, and this gum is called candle gum. This is called candle gum. Looks like a candle, but it's not actually a candle. It looks like a candle gum, but not to worry. If you don't have this, you can still make use of your candle. And I'm going to be taking you through the process of using this in case you don't have this, but I'm going to be using this actually. But in case you don't have this, I'll teach you how you are going to make use of a candle for your work. So what next? What we are going to be doing next is, I've cut out this one. I showed you how I did it. Then I'm going to be cutting out the material now. This is the material for the crown. I'm going to be cutting it out now. What I'm going to be doing here, because I need excess on this material, I need it to be more than this carry board I've already cut. So I'm going to be adding 2.5 inches round. So I'm going to be marking. I'm going to be marking 2.5 inches round it, round. I'm going to take it round, and when I'm done, I'm going to show you. After I've measured it round, I'm going to connect this cycle. I'm going to connect them together, and then I'll cut it out. I'll be right back. All right, you're welcome back. I've already cut out the material. As you can see, I've already cut it out. Remember I told you I measured from here. I measured 2.5, 2.5, 2.5, 2.5, 2.5, 2.5 round this cycle. So this is what I already cut out. And what we are going to be doing next, I'm going to be showing you how to attach this one to this little cycle that we've already done here. And I told you, I said, even if you don't have this, don't worry. So I'll teach you how you're going to be using this candle to do it. What you're going to be doing, you're going to put this candle gum, just put it at the edge of the candle you've already lighted. Just allow it to melt, then you put it at the edge of then you fix this. What you're going to do, make sure it's at the edge. Make sure you are fixing it to the edge, okay? Make sure it's at the edge. Let me show it to you. Look at it. Can you see it? It's at the edge. Make sure it's at the edge and it has gum. So you don't really need this machine to do this. Even if you don't have it, you can use this gum. Just go to the market where they sell tailoring things or millinery things. You can get it. They melt it. Then you go ahead and you put it at the edge. Make sure you are fixing it correctly, and when you're doing it, you are going to hold it so that it will stick. To be very hard to stay on this cycle you've already done. But I'm going to be using this, so I'm going to continue with this candle gum machine here. So I'll put it at the edge. then I'll hold it. I don't want this video to be too long, so I'm going to cut it, and once I get to the ending, I'll show you what I'm going to do there. Okay, please stay with me.